Hey, wonderful friends. It's been a while since we've had a conversation, so I figured today, when the sun is shining, the sky is blue, a few clouds, got the mountains back there, I figured just a great day to do another conversation with Uncle Ted. And today I thought I'd talk a little bit about pivot points in life. Sometimes life isn't going to go the way you thought it would. There might be a door that you thought was going to open and it didn't. And sometimes it's just, the things that you're interested in change. And so you're presented with opportunities to pivot, to make a choice about what you want to do next. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we are okay making that choice and sometimes to make that pivot. And sometimes we don't. And I kind of want to talk about why we don't make those pivots at that time. There's a reason why I think we hesitate to make a pivot in our life. And it could be, and a lot of times, that pivot's the right thing to do, and it's a good opportunity, a good choice. But sometimes it's not anything like we thought. Like for, just full transparency here, I had applied to grad school. It was the third time I've applied. And everything, I did everything, possible, and I felt really solid about how the application process went. Figured, if I got in, I got in. The communities have their agency to choose who they want to, and that's definitely what needs to happen. But I figured, hey, I got invited to apply, and everything was looking up. Well, I found out I didn't get in, and I was okay with that. And as in the weeks and months since then, I've had different experiences where I've seen little things showing up, kind of indicating to me that there's a little pivot that I need to make and focus on some different creative efforts. I'm happy to say I finished my life coaching certification, and I'm going to do a little bit of pivoting with that and focus on that. And I'm excited about that, but it's kind of scary. And as I talk to people about, different making pivots in their life, I wondered why it was scary. And this is one thing that I've learned. A lot of times we don't think we're worthy for these new opportunities. We don't truly understand our own self-worth about just how we really are worthy of good things to come in our life. I mean, everyone knows what my, faith belief is. And I really believe we're all children of God. And because I believe that, I believe we all have a divine nature. And because of that, we're worthy of good in our life. But that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with us if, bad things happen in our life. That's just part of life. Bad things are going to happen. Sometimes by our own choosing, sometimes because of the actions of others. It's unfortunate and it's hard. But that's how we grow, is through the different experiences in life. It can't always be easy, and it can't always go the way that we want it to. But coming back to those pivots, the pivots are moments where we get to choose, but sometimes we're afraid to take that leap because we don't feel like we're worthy of the opportunity, or we don't think that we're going to be able to do it because we don't have the skills or the credit, the street cred, or the just whatever we need to make that step. And there's some truth. There might be some things that we don't know. We might not have enough experience. We might be just a beginner. But that doesn't mean that we're not worthy and that we shouldn't do it. It might just mean we have a little bit of work to do to grow into that opportunity. So in this episode of Conversations with Uncle Ted, I want you to know one thing. I want you to know that I'm pointing at you. You're worthy. That dream that you've been wanting to chase, that pivot that you're feeling in your life, that you feel that God and the universe is directing you to go and to make a change in your life so that you can do some good. And you might not be in a place of pivot right now, but one day you will be. And I want you to know that you're worthy of that. And the dreams and goals you have you're worthy of that. You've got self-worth because you're you. Each of us do. I do. And I struggle with that too sometimes, remembering that I'm worth it. But me recording this today is me taking a step in that direction, remembering that I can do this, and that there's a there's a reason for me to do it. And I want you to remember that the things that you're feeling you should do, there's a reason for that. You've got worth. So when those pivot moments come around, take that leap and make the pivot, and you'll figure it out as you go, because you've got this and you're awesome. Have a good one, guys.